Tomorrow marks 20 years since the 9/11 terrorist attacks on New York City and the Pentagon.
And in the Twin Cities, teachers are now looking at ways to convey the impact of that day to students who weren't even born yet.
WMBD's Austin Schick shows us how teachers remember that day in the classroom.
In the classroom, teachers who remember 9/11 are now teaching future generations. Educators I spoke with say they hope students walk away remembering the significance of the date. Those who were alive in 2001 vividly remember the date September 11th.
It's one of those earth-shattering, shaping events.
There was a knock at my door. The principal had come to the door, and I said, "Oh, we're testing." She said, "I know. I wouldn't be here if it weren't important."
Julie Riley was teaching at Bloomington Junior High School, watching the attacks in real time.
We had TV news available, and we did watch the news with the kids for a while, and I can remember being worried about what we might see.
At Normal West High School, social studies teacher Jason Clockengay is letting students get their hands on history.
How I've kind of chosen to teach this is I want kids to be able to experience this through someone that was there.
Juniors and seniors had the chance to listen to first-hand accounts, sift through old newspapers, and even chat with the 9/11 Museum in New York.
Each story with 9/11 is unique and different in itself, and this lets them investigate that story, but also shapes their own story of how they're going to share this.
Making the numbers 9 and 11 mean something more personal for 17 and 18-year-olds.
The way they described what they were going through or what their loved ones were going through was kind of traumatizing, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
The amount of lives it took and the people it impacted and how it still impacts people today. And I can still see that even though I wasn't born then.
Nearly 3,000 American lives were lost on September 11th, 2001. The 9/11 Museum and Memorial is located in New York City at the World Trade Center site, the former location of the Twin Towers. In the Twin Cities newsroom, I'm Austin Schick.